Well, we're doing something a little bit different today. We've travelled now up into the Midlands, East Midlands, and we're actually coming to Donnington Park for the British Touring Car Media Day. So quite interesting, very dramatic looking buildings here, which is all the Formula E teams and what have you. So let's just log in here. Morning, mate. Okay, thank you. So yeah, all these. It's nice when the barrier goes up for you, doesn't it? Lovely. So yeah, it's a very dramatic place. So we've got a few of our drivers. We've kitted them out with P1 Racewear, and we've got quite a few drivers using Stilo here as well. So it's just an interesting day, and let's see what interesting stuff we can get for you. You've been here a few hours already, Tom, haven't you?
I have. I was out with the birds this morning.
Fair play to you.
Yeah.
Way beyond me.
Absolutely.
Tom Magny, everybody will have spoken to Tom on the phone. But this world is more to do with Tom, really. Tom has more of a racing background, being involved for a few years in British touring cars, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, mechanicking, data engineering, yeah, all sorts of stuff, and then yeah, more so with the racewear and the Stilo helmets. So yeah, been in and around the paddock for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shall we have a walk around and have a look and see what's happening? Just follow us. Tell us what you see, if anything catches your eye, Tom.
Right. Well, we've got Accelerate Motorsport. You can never discount them. Former champions with Tom Ingram.
But the great thing about this day, Tom, is that it is a media day and also a spectators day, where people can get right in amongst the garages, can't they?
Absolutely, yeah. People can come and meet the drivers, come and watch some testing. So yeah, it's good for access. It's really good for that.
Look at this, no expense spared. This is just a test day. Ellie, come and have a look at this. This is West Surrey Racing. They're running BMWs. We've worked it out. There's 60 tyres here. And these guys will take these tyres and bed them in, just scuff the edges ready for next week so the tyre's ready to go. But to give you some idea, rally tyres generally 250, 300 quid. These are 350 quid in racing terms, and we've worked it out. There's £21,000 worth there. So fair play, that's spending some money.
Jake Hill, you can always bank on him putting in some good times. Yeah. And then BMW, they're always strong. Obviously Colin Turkington, very, very quick driver, former champion, multiple champion in this series.
So Napa, this is the team to beat, is it not, with Ash?
Yeah, so current champion, Ash Sutton, Dan Camish as well, and Dan Rowbotham.
You know, this is just about last bit of preparation before season start, is it not?
Yeah, that's right. So they've done 2 full days of official testing. I think they did one at Croft and one at Brands. So today's the last day. Obviously, public invited, photographs of the drivers, the cars, everything put together, and then yeah, ahead of the first race in a couple of weeks' time.
And loads of noise behind us too.
Plenty of noise. Yeah.
I hope you can hear us talking anyway. It's all interesting stuff.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. How you keeping?
I'm all right.
You know, the sport is so very different, but the preparation and the detail they've got to go into is that much more intense, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the cars have got to be immaculate, like a rally car that maybe a sponsor might see going past on a stage at 100 miles an hour. Here, the sponsors are 2 feet away from the car, so the cars have got to look absolutely immaculate. As we look past Speedworks there, the satellite team there, LKQ Racing.
That's Josh. I got to go and see his new Stilo. Unfortunately, you can't get the smell on this camera, but you've got the smell of freshly badded pads going on here.
Hot brakes, you can't beat it.
Hot brakes.
Yeah.
It's lovely. I used to love the smell of thrape in the forest. Another thing was on an RAC rally, the smell of hot, slushy mud on a red hot exhaust.
Yeah.
The smell, was nothing quite like it.
Yeah,
And
finally.
here we are back at Goodyear,
yeah.
the tyre supplier for the season.
Fellas are just enjoying a well-deserved break in between fitting many, many expensive tyres.
Well, actually, the main reason why we're here with, well, Tom brought up the Stilo Racing Service van. Okay, it's across the other side of the car park. But, you know, you visit quite a few of the token touring cars, don't you, Tom, with the van?
Yeah, we get to all the rounds that we can do. Come to see the drivers on the Friday just to make sure everything's okay. Any visors, electronics, little spares, bits and pieces needed, any communication issues, anything like that, we try and sort on the Friday so the drivers and pit crews can talk to each other.
And of course, we've got P1 Racewear on Speedworks, haven't we, with Toyota Gazoo racing team as well, which is a nice thing.
Yeah, we've dressed them head to toe in P1 bespoke racewear, so yeah, nice to do for this year.
Yeah. So great. Should we go and see them?
Let's go.
This is a real plus point for all the spectators, Tom, isn't it? Being able to come into the pit lane, see something that normally only the drivers ever see in terms of the trackside garage facing, jumping in and catching, you know, all the drivers and getting their autographs done. Yeah,
absolutely. It's definitely one of the things that makes British Touring Car Championship stand out from some of the others is the accessibility to the drivers. They always run this on every Sunday for every race weekend as well, which is great to, you know, for the fans to get up close to everybody.
Well, when you think about it, this is a Tuesday. Not much work going on in around the UK today, is there?
No, I think there's quite a few sick notes and things have been signed this morning to get people off work for the day.
So Tom, I'm going to put you on the spot now as the racing expert in Nicky Grist Motorsports. Who's your money on for this year?
You can never discount that man over there, Rob Huff. Obviously, he's got a lot to come back to, a lot to learn coming back to this car. To be fair, he seemed pretty quick in testing. He was second fastest in testing the other day, and he's looking pretty strong. Other than that, further down the pit lane, the BMWs are always fast. Jake Hill, he's always going to be quick. Colin Turkington, also fast. And just behind you there as well is Tom Ingram, and you can, of course, you can never bet against Tom. So it's going to be one of those guys. If I had to say, do you really want me to put my money on someone? And I'm going to get you to do the same in a minute. But,
well, I don't know. You're the expert.
But I'm probably.
I'm going to put my money on my old mate Rob Huff.
Okay.
There you go.
Good. That's very good.
See, I've committed before you. But you know, though, I'm just chatting earlier to Josh Cook, and we were talking about the new regulations they got for this year, and he said it's all a bit strange, to be honest. He said if you're qualified in the top 10, you have to start the race on your hardest compound tyre, and then if you win a race, then you have to start the next race on your hardest compound tyre. It's almost like penalising somebody for doing well, it seems, on the outside.
Yeah, sure. I mean, what they used to do in the past, and they're sort of still doing it now with the hybrid boost allocation, is you build up a certain amount of boost depending on how successful you've been. Before that, they did it with weight. They put big blocks of weight in the passenger side of the car for the winners. So yeah, it's always been the same. I guess it's the same in GT racing, balance of performance. So it's something we've become used to. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how this year pans out.
Yeah, no, great. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
So Toyota Gazoo Racing United Kingdom Speedworks is our team for the season, Tom.
Absolutely. Yeah, be good to see how the guys get on in
having a chat with Rob, he's absolutely delighted with things. I mean, third quickest in first practice here. So all bodes well for the season. And watch this space. We'll bring you some news throughout the season on how our Stilo and P1 users are going. But it's all at Speedworks and Toyota Gazoo Racing United Kingdom.